Physics Part 408. The input impedance of the op-amp is very large, which means there is no current in either the inverting or non-inverting inputs. So all the circuits uh, from or to the output signal to the circuit must pass through the feedback resistors to the output. This is illustrated in the figure. It can be seen that because point P is a virtual earth, then a positive input signal gives rise to the negative output and vice versa. Consequently, the output is the inverse of the input, and the amplifier is referred as an inverting amplifier. Referring to the figure, the negative sign indicates that there is a phase difference of pi rad between the input and the output. That is input negative when the output is positive, and the input is positive when the output is negative. The non-inverting amplifier, as shown in the figure, the input voltage Vn is applied directly to the non-inverting input. Negative feedback is achieved by the means of resistors R1 and R2. If the amplifier has not saturated, the overall voltage gain is amplified, given by the non-inverting amplifier produces an output that is in the phase with the input. That is, if the input is positive, the output is positive, and the output is negative if the output is negative. If the input is negative, the output is negative too. We've got a few examples for you. What is meant by an inverting amplifier? An electrical circuit whether the output potential differences voltage is pi rad out phase with the input voltage. Number two, the magnitude of the gain of an inverting amplifier is 25. The supply voltage of the op-amp is plus minus 9.0 volt, and the non-inverting input is at earth potential. Calculate the output voltage of the amplifier circuit for an input voltage at the inverting input of A plus 40 MV, B minus 80 MV, C minus 1.2 volt. Well, that's how we move along. Now it's your turn. The circuit of an amplifier incorporating an op-amp is shown in the figure. A, state whether the amplifier is an inverting or non-inverting amplifier. B, calculate the gain of the amplifier circuit. C, calculate the maximum input potential such that the amplifier does not saturate. We've got a section summary for you. The processing unit. Number one, the processing. We've got a section summary for you. Number one, the processing unit is connected to the sensor and provides a voltage output that controls the output device. Number two, a potential divider provides a potential difference that that changes as the resistor of the sensor changes. Number three, a comparator incorporating an operational amplifier, op-amp, enables a particular voltage level to be monitored, indicating whether the voltage is above or below the specified value. Number four, low value potential differences may be amplified using an amplifier incorporating as an op-amp. Number five, negative feedback reduces the gain of an amplifier but provides stability and increased bandwidth. Number 6, the gain of an inverting amplifier. And the gain, number 7, the gain of a non-inverting amplifier goes on so.